the lost invention that proves ancient humans were smarter than we think. History often teaches that modern humans are the pinnacle of intelligence and innovation. Yet, scattered across ancient civilizations are inventions so sophisticated they challenge this assumption. These creations were not just clever, they were engineered with precision, understanding of natural forces, and practical applications that remain relevant today. One lost invention, in particular, has resurfaced in recent archaeological studies, revealing a level of ingenuity that rivals or even surpasses some modern technologies. This is not merely speculation. The evidence shows that ancient humans approached problem-solving with creativity, observation, and engineering knowledge that is both surprising and humbling. The Antikythera mechanism, discovered in a shipwreck off the coast of Greece in 1901, is perhaps the most striking example of this lost intelligence. Often called the world's first analog computer, it was designed to predict astronomical positions, eclipses, and even Olympic cycles. Built around 100 BC, it consists of interlocking bronze gears, some as small as a few millimeters, arranged in a compact casing. Modern engineers were astounded to discover that such complex gearwork, capable of calculating planetary motion, existed over 2,000 years ago. It demonstrates that ancient civilizations understood celestial mechanics with precision, something that many people assume was only possible after the Renaissance. The design of the Antikythera mechanism is remarkable not just for complexity, but for its efficiency. The gears are arranged to mimic the movements of celestial bodies, translating rotational input from a hand crank into predictions about lunar phases, planetary positions, and solar cycles. The precision of these gears is comparable to medieval astronomical clocks, yet predates them by over a millennium. Researchers examining the device have noted that the ancient engineers achieved accuracy without modern tools, relying instead on observation, trial and error, and exceptional craftsmanship. This shows a combination of theoretical knowledge and applied mechanics that is astonishingly sophisticated. Beyond astronomy, the Antikythera mechanism reveals a broader principle. Ancient inventions often integrated multiple functions seamlessly. Unlike modern devices, which tend to specialize, this mechanism combined calendrical, astronomical, and even social functions in a single portable object. It allowed users to predict eclipses, plan festivals, and understand celestial alignments without extensive education in astronomy. The synthesis of science, technology, and practical daily use is a hallmark of ancient ingenuity. It challenges the assumption that early humans were limited by their tools or knowledge, proving instead that intelligence is often expressed through contextually optimized solutions. The question naturally arises: how did such knowledge vanish for centuries? Unlike modern technologies, which are mass-produced and documented, ancient inventions often relied on oral traditions, individual craftsmanship, and localized knowledge. When these networks were disrupted through war, trade collapse, or societal upheaval, entire streams of knowledge disappeared. The Antikythera mechanism survived only by chance, preserved underwater, and only then rediscovered because of a combination of archaeology and modern imaging techniques. Many similar devices may have existed, but were lost to time. This highlights not a lack of intelligence, but the fragility of knowledge transmission in pre-modern societies. Similar examples appear across other ancient cultures, suggesting that complex engineering was not isolated. In China, mechanical devices such as water clocks, astronomical automata, and intricate irrigation systems date back thousands of years. These systems integrated natural forces, gravity, water pressure, and timing into practical designs that achieved tasks we might expect from mechanized industrial processes. The sophistication of gear ratios, balance systems, and timing mechanisms in these inventions mirrors principles found in the Antikythera mechanism, suggesting that ancient engineers across the globe independently developed advanced solutions to everyday and scientific problems. Returning to the Antikythera mechanism, modern imaging techniques such as X-ray tomography and 3D modeling have revealed hidden inscriptions and additional gears previously unnoticed. These inscriptions suggest a deeper understanding of cycles and timekeeping, including mathematical formulas encoded mechanically. The fact that a civilization could create a compact machine capable of modeling lunar anomalies and planetary cycles indicates a sophisticated grasp of mathematics, physics, and design principles. For engineers and historians, the implications are profound. Technology can emerge from careful observation and iterative refinement, not just industrial production. Another striking feature of ancient inventions is modularity. Many devices were designed to be repairable, adjustable, or adaptable to changing conditions. The Antikythera mechanism, for example, was assembled with components that could theoretically be replaced or modified. Other mechanical devices, such as water-driven automata or astronomical models, show similar foresight, allowing for maintenance or adjustments over time. Modern devices are often designed with planned obsolescence, relying on replacement rather than repair, highlighting a difference in design philosophy. Ancient technology emphasizes sustainability, adaptability, and resilience, principles highly relevant today. It is important to recognize that these inventions are not anomalies, but evidence of widespread ingenuity. From Europe to Asia, the Americas to the Middle East, ancient humans engineered solutions that rival modern tools in cleverness and efficiency. Their creations remind us that technological progress is not linear, and that ancient knowledge often contains insights we are only beginning to rediscover. By studying these inventions, we gain perspective on how intelligence manifests, not just in creating new devices, but in understanding principles and applying them to real-world challenges. The broader implication is that modern society may undervalue non-industrialized intelligence. For centuries, scholars assumed that pre-industrial societies were technologically primitive, yet artifacts like the Antikythera mechanism, complex water management systems, and advanced construction techniques challenge this notion. They demonstrate that innovation does not always rely on digital computation or high-tech machinery. It can arise from observation, adaptation, and empirical experimentation. Ancient humans were not simply survivors. They were sophisticated engineers capable of abstract reasoning, problem-solving, and practical application. Ultimately, the Antikythera mechanism and similar lost inventions remind us that ancient humans were far smarter than often assumed. Their designs were elegant, functional, and durable, embodying principles that continue to inspire engineers, scientists, and historians. Intelligence, as demonstrated by these creations, is not measured solely by the tools used, but by the understanding and application of natural laws, material properties, and practical needs. The sophistication of these inventions forces a re-evaluation of assumptions about human progress, emphasizing that innovation often comes from careful observation and imaginative application rather than sheer technological capability. If this journey through ancient intelligence reshaped your perspective, take a moment to like this video, subscribe for more explorations into lost technologies and forgotten ingenuity, and share it with someone who believes that modern humans are inherently smarter. There is always another lost invention, another overlooked innovation, another ancient solution waiting to challenge assumptions and inspire modern thought. History is not only a record of the past, it is a guide for rethinking what humans are capable of and how ancient ingenuity can still shape the future.